worst news, bro, as a parent that cares for their children. Because the parents don't be caring.
One saw coming was that weeks later, another mother would be called into a room not to mourn a victim, but to discover her son was a wanted killer.
I wanted to see if there was an explanation as to why your son shot somebody else.
What?
What?
Yeah,
My son?
your son.
Yeah, right there.
What's up, Cash Gang? It's your boy CASHOUT DANZEL, man. Back on the video for y'all boys, man. I ain't gonna lie, y'all, we got a crazy one, man. We got when mom realized her son is a wanted killer, man. Wanted killer, man. All along, your son out here doing things in the streets. You got no idea, man. Let's get into the video, see what's going on, y'all.
Can you hear me? Yes, Seals.
Come on, man, come on.
This teenager was shot multiple times just minutes ago.
Damn.
The wounds on his body were so severe that officers could barely look. But what they didn't know yet was that this scene marked the beginning of something much darker.
Damn, the shit was so bad.
I just wanted to inform you that medical did everything that they could, and your son Amelia is dead.
No.
I'm very sorry for your loss, man.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, bro.
But
Like, that has to be one of the worst things to deal with as a parent, bro. Like, hearing the news that your son passed away or somebody unalive your son, that gotta be the worst news, bro, as a parent that cares for their children. Because the parents don't be caring.
One saw coming was that weeks later, another mother would be called into a room not to mourn a victim, but to discover her son was a wanted killer.
I wanted to see if there was an explanation as to why your son shot somebody else.
What?
What?
Yeah,
My son?
your son.
Yeah, right there. Little dude right there, next to you.
At 8:10 p.m. on June 2nd, 2024, the Grand Rapids Police Department received multiple 911 calls from Umatilla Street Southeast, near Madison Avenue.
Rapids 911, what is the location of your emergency?
I'm right here on Paul and Umatilla. Some boy just got shot right here.
911.
Yes, we need emergency over here on 413 Hall. Somebody was just gunned down in the parking lot. He is bracelet. Please, ma'am, hurry up.
Are you with the patient?
Yes.
Okay, do you know who shot him?
I saw him, but I didn't see the description,
Okay.
bro. I don't know. I don't know who that was. Still,
Alright,
bro.
you're already on the way.
Dang, to tell you somebody shot him, you asking me, do I know who shot him? Nigga, hurry up, bring the ambulance so the ambulance can come pick this man up about to lose his life. You were about the wrong things, boy. Ask those questions after y'all come pick him up and then y'all ask the questions. You asking the questions, come get this man, bro.
The urgency in the caller's voice hinted at something far more serious unfolding. Hence, officers were dispatched immediately. At the scene, they found a teenage boy lying in a pool of blood, struggling for his life.
Hey, it was one. I saw it, man. It was one guy.
I need you guys to go over there. We'll talk to you in a minute, okay?
Come on, man, come on.
Yeah, no demos.
Calling a lady from her son's phone saying her son got shot. LLER Penn.
What no one expected was that he was already beyond saving. The medical examiner would later describe injuries so catastrophic that survival was never a possibility.
Damn.
But in those first crucial minutes, paramedics fought anyway, because the victim was a teen and his mother was racing to the scene.
Wow.
He was identified as 15-year-old LLER Millie Penn.
15, though.
Just minutes earlier, he had been playing football with friends, but now officers were preparing to deliver devastating news to his mother, Claudia Penn.
So, Claudia, I told you I'd come back and talk to you, okay? I just wanted to inform you that medical did everything that they could, and your son Amelia
No.
is dead.
No.
I'm very sorry for your loss, man.
Millie Penn was shot 8 times, all from behind.
For what,
The
though?
wounds were so severe that there was no chance to save him. He was pronounced dead at the scene by paramedics. This wasn't a random act of violence, it was personal.
Is your son 16, 15?
15.
Your son's 15 years old, so he's a child, okay? We're going to do everything humanly possible to find the person that hurt him, okay? We will do everything humanly possible.
In the chaos of that moment, investigators had no idea that they were about to uncover a web of teenage violence. But in a neighborhood where witnesses rarely came forward, detectives already knew this case wouldn't be easy.
So far, no witnesses have come forward to say what they saw, and that's due to the trust issues.
But when I talked to Millie's mom and I told her we're grieving with her and that we will not forget, and I meant it 100%, we're gonna find his killer.
It was time to review the body cam footage again, searching for anything they might have missed.
I saw it, man. It was one guy.
I need you guys to go over there. We'll talk to you in a minute, okay?
In the immediate aftermath, Potential witnesses were pushed back as officers focused on saving Millie Penn's life. It was the right call, but in doing so, they overlooked a voice that could have changed everything. By the time the police realized their mistakes, the witness had disappeared back into the community. Finding him again would require detective work almost as complex as solving the murder itself.
The number one thing that you are doing there is to try to save this child's life. And watching that body-worn camera, I wanted to hear that story so bad. But the truth is, those officers have a job to do, and I don't fault them at all for telling that young man to get back. Unfortunately, that means we may have missed a critical opportunity to hear what that witness saw.
That missed opportunity only added pressure as the investigation.
I mean, they had somebody on the ground that was pumping him, try to keep him alive or whatever the case is. I mean, you could have spoke to him. The guy that said backed up, he could have spoke to him, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Y'all was just on the phone asking like, oh, do you know who shot him? Right? Y'all was on the phone. Mind you, y'all was not at the scene yet. Y'all was just on the phone asking who shot little bro, right? Then y'all at the scene now. Then y'all have a witness telling you, I know who shot him, I seen this, and y'all tell him to back off. All right, cool, I'm out of here, like, cool.
On a new urgency, now pinned their hopes on tracking Millie Penn's phone data.
Guys, they were able to map him where he went. So he leaves the house on Baxter, he goes to Henry, to Watkins, to Union, to Umatilla. So we need to probably go out and see what we have for cameras in that direction.
People are fearful that if they participate and cooperate with an investigation, they don't want to be targeted themselves. Witnesses are leery to come forward, but we assumed that we would have some Ring doorbell home security footage. We wanted to get our hands on that.
Detectives canvassed the area, looking for security cameras, doorbell footage, anything that could identify the killer.
Hi, I'm a detective with the police department. Saw you had a camera out front. I'm wondering if that works at all.
Hi, dear. There's no problems. I saw your camera. Can I talk to you for 2 seconds? No issues, I promise. Okay. Thank you, dear.
After days of searching, they finally caught a break. Security footage from a nearby business captured the entire sequence of the shooting. It was grainy and distant, but it told a story.
But you can make out that Millie ran as the suspect chased him. You can see Millie fall. The suspect's arm is extended and that he's shooting at Millie.
Nah, bro,
and then we see the suspect run.
He's finishing him on the ground. Like after he shot him when he was running away, he walked up on him and still he wanted to they came to handle business, bro.
Back toward the east.
And also, bro, these ain't no rookies. Because rookies would have probably shot, seen him drop and ran. For them to like continue walking up on him and on the ground while he's on the ground and hit on them game, them dudes, they've been doing this. They used to this. It's not their first time.
Up through here, you'll see right about here, people scatter. Victim sprints this way, suspect sprints this way, victim goes down right here. Suspect is up, it's blurry. Suspect's with the victim for, 2 seconds, and then you see the suspect sprint straight back through.
Right.
The footage confirmed what the autopsy had revealed. Millie had been running for his life. All 8 bullet wounds came from behind. The killer had chased him down, executed him in cold blood, and was still on the loose.
Crazy.
But finding answers in a community where snitching could get you killed wasn't going to be easy.
We're encouraging more people to come out of the woodworks and say, yes, we don't want this in their neighborhood. But in 2022, distrust in the police department was at an ultimate high.
I can't even imagine.
What's so sad, bro? A lot of these communities be wanting peace and wanting the community to be better and the environment to be better for kids and all this. And then y'all be scared to come forward with information that y'all know somebody did something, bro. I get it, bro. I do see both sides. For me, I don't want nobody coming after you or nothing like that. But if you really care about your community, bro, and you want your community to be safe, bro, all y'all should, come on, bro. Come forward, whatever y'all know, to get these dudes off the street, gang. Like, simple, bro. That's how the community is going to be safe, bro. Getting the problem off the streets. So y'all talking about all this snitching shit. If you a civilian, bro, there's no snitching for you, bro. That doesn't count for you. You're a civilian. You're not tied to no street beef, no ties to no street gangs. That apply to you. The snitching shit don't apply to you. I'm sorry, don't. For me, you're a civilian. For me, you live in a regular life. You live in a regular life. You can, if you see something happen that was near you, and you could tell, bro. If you're in a gang, that's different, bro. For me, so y'all, I don't know, bro.
How scared he must have been, and my heart just is crushed for that family.
It is extremely frustrating that we had 15-year-old Millie killed in broad daylight with numerous witnesses, and because of this trust issue, those witnesses aren't coming forward.
However, detectives...
All right, though, but what did Millie do? I ain't gonna lie, bro. For these dudes to want to come after little bro like that, gang, and walked up on him and hit him still after they shot him, no, that was personal. They wanted to get bro out of here by any cause, any means necessary. They made it. These dudes made up their minds and said, "Yo, I ain't gonna lie, he gotta go." For me, so what did he do? What did he do, bro? There's always another side to the story. There's 3 sides to a story. For me, my side, your side, and the truth, brother. My side, your side, and the goddamn truth.
Something chilling on Millie Pan's phone. A Snapchat audio message from just minutes before he was killed. That voice message was the last time anyone heard Millie speak.
Now, I don't know who's looking for me, but they're spinning in a white Durango with tints, and I'm scared as hell.
How far before the shooting was that recorded?
I thought 7:38, but that one looked like it's on 8:02.
That's like right out the heel.
Minutes.
Yeah.
Because the call came in at 8:09.
Yeah.
Every word Millie spoke became evidence. It proved that this wasn't a surprise. It was an execution he saw coming, but couldn't outrun. Someone in a white Durango had been hunting him, and Millie Penn knew he was in danger. While the police searched for evidence, there was one person who saw everything. The teenager eager to share what he had witnessed as soon as officers arrived on the scene. But his voice was lost in the chaos, and that silence came at a cost. However, had they listened to him earlier, they might have gotten to the suspect much faster.
This boy picked up his phone after the shooting and was just like, "Ma'am, get over here." I'm so thankful that he called me, and he stayed on the phone with me until I made it there. Probably was hugging him, seeing him catch his last breath. I just kept telling that boy, "Please, Tom, don't die." And he was like, "Your mom needs you. Please, dude, don't die. She's right here."
Man.
Cops spotted the teenager at a local park and approached him, but talking there risked his street cred. People might label him a snitch, and police contact could put him in danger. To ease the tension, officers offered him a right to talk in private.
How are you? I'm Detective Leonard. What do you want to do? You want a hug? Hey, we need to holler at you about what happened last Sunday. You probably don't want to do that here.
I ain't gonna lie, that's crazy though. You have broski face, all of the damn thing going on. So now they know. Like I said, if bro was civilian, and you can see what happened.
You jump in the car,
y'all shouldn't have broski
and if you want, we can even have Porter pretend like he's arresting you. But we need like a 10-minute conversation, and I doubt you want to do that right here. We just want to talk to you about, you're not in any trouble. But what I'm saying is, do you want him to handcuff you like you're getting arrested? That way.
No. Tell me what they think.
All right, hop in the car. We'll meet you next.
He seemed indifferent to what...
He don't care. He one of those. He don't care, bro. My son like justice, bro. He a regular dude. Probably just don't like what happened. Shit, but again, that is dangerous, though. Like, on the cop side, that's dangerous because y'all making this video and you have the body camera. Y'all should have blurred his face out, bro. That's dangerous for him.
Thought and appeared eager to lend a hand. But the real question was whether he would tell the truth or back out to protect himself.
Well, you know why we want to talk to you, right?
About the situation that happened over at mom's house.
Yeah, you would tell.
Yeah.
So we saw you on video, right? Can you kind of walk us through what happened?
It was so light that it sounded like a firework. And once we turned, we saw a boy running away from the other little boy that was laying down. It was just like a black hoodie just running away. I ran up and I had to grab my phone. That's when I called the police. And
so you called 911?
Yeah. That's really all I saw was a black hoodie. Honestly, I feel like the kids that stay in that apartment, that's On Umatilla, you know, the farthest to the right, you know the townhouses. I feel like they know something, if anything.
Thank you for coming in and talking to us.
Yeah, we very much appreciate it.
The interview yielded some information, but his description remained frustratingly vague. Just a teenager in a black hoodie. Detectives quickly understood that they were dealing with someone caught between wanting to help and needing to survive. Too much detail could mark him as a snitch. Too little detail meant a killer walks free. So he gave them just enough to help, but not enough to get killed. With no new leads, the family was left to
any
grieve.
information at all could get him killed. What you mean, bro? Him alone saying them kids upstairs, that apartment got some that may have something to do with it. That is snitching, brother. All right, that can get him killed right there. What you talking about?
As Millipen was laid to rest just 1 week after his death. Then, when all hope seemed lost, a call came in from Millipen's father, Corey Penn. A call that would change everything.
Hey, Tony.
What's good?
Millie's friends, they hold respect for me because, you know, I'm his dad, and some just felt comfortable with reaching out to me, and they just kept saying a kid named CP shot him.
16-year-old CP, or Cartier Pascal, was the person Corey suspected had killed his son. Cartier was an aspiring rapper from Southeast Grand Rapids, but his music was more than just art. They were filled with violence and threats. Was he just a teenager talking tough, or was he actually ready to act on it? However, all detectives had was hearsay, which was not nearly enough to make an arrest, let alone build a case that would hold up in court.
I check on YouTube, and CP fits the bill. He is a teenager. His physical description matches. As an investigator, though, I have to remove that confirmation bias and tell myself, just because I have this name doesn't mean this is the suspect. There's nothing substantiated. We have no fingerprints. We have no DNA. We have literally no smoking gun.
While investigators scrambled to gather evidence against their prime suspect, another call came in from Millipen's father, Corey. He sounded even more distressed, his voice laced with panic and desperation.
Hey, Corey, what's up?
Oh my God, my hand is bleeding so bad, but I'm gonna call this because I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Why is your hand bleeding, Corey?
Because I was punching.
Okay, all right.
In the house.
Okay, that's fine. The only case I'm working right now is your son. That's it.
Okay.
Everything we're doing is for Millie, okay?
Yeah, I hate the fact that his name is CP because that's what my nickname is. Everybody call me that. I figured that's what my son's last words. Oh man, I wouldn't cover my baby. It's just every village.
I know, Corey. I know.
Man, bro. Man, I'm feeling that pain, bro.
Acting on Corey's tip, investigators pushed forward, determined to find any clue that could bring Millipen justice. However, something unexpected turned the entire case on its head. Corey had posted photos of Cartier Pascal on his Facebook, naming him as the shooter, and publicly vowing revenge.
His cover picture of his Facebook to a pistol with 2 pieces of clothing that says revenge. That to me it's a very clear, distinct message that he is going to seek vengeance for or against anyone who participated in the killing of his son.
While Corey's anger made sense, detectives weren't sure if his post was a good idea. They worried it might have alerted Cartier Pascal and compromised the investigation.
I mean, we thought Dad was going to pull the ripcord and just go hunting for him and kill him. Jen and I talked, and we thought there's a chance CP is not going to be alive at the end of this weekend.
Tony was telling me, stay off the internet. Don't post that. You know, it's hard to place your trust in someone else when it's concerning your child, you know.
Corey was furious and unpredictable, pushing detectives to act quickly. As the investigation progressed, they dug deeper into Millipen's phone. What they found was disturbing. Several videos of violent street fights, some even featuring Millie himself. However, one video stood out from the rest. It showed Millie beating Cartier.
Oh,
That's
okay. So he spanked him, and he couldn't handle it, so he went to getting the gun and shit. Boy, your ass weak. You are a weak little dude. Whoever raised you a bitch. I ain't gonna lie. Your father, you dig? Your father the beat. Can't be cussing out here too much, but man, you soft, brother. That little boy beat you up and said you said, yo, run it back. Should have went home to me, got right, do a little push-up, do a little boxing. Hey, say, yo, big bro, you finna run it back tomorrow. Nah, you want to kill bro because he whooped you, gang. That's soft, brother. And I hope you go to jail for the rest of your life, bro. No cap.
And this could be one of the fights where he gets humiliated.
This video was believed to be the motive behind Cartier Pascal's deadly retaliation against LLER Millipen. It wasn't just proof of a fight, it was clear public humiliation. Officers suspected that in the twisted logic of
This is why I said there's three sides to the story for me. He probably ain't do no crazy shit like with no guns and none of that bullshit, but he fought bro. He beat bro ass. And that's how he got to that. For me, three sides to the story, bro.
Justice, the only way to restore Cartier's reputation was to ensure Millipen learned a lesson. But even as the pieces started to fit, the investigation was far from over. Just as the case seemed to be taking shape, an unexpected twist emerged.
So how when we see you were dead? He say he got his gun on him, but he ran with it. Like that case, we gon' do the race. If that was me, boy, I would've shot you in your face.
Cartier had released a diss track targeting Millie, laced with violent threats. The kind of things no one would wish on their worst enemy. The video not only featured disturbing lyrics, but also showed him casually flaunting firearms. For the detectives, this was no longer a coincidence. Cartier's name held weight in Millipen's murder.
He is almost putting out a lyrical warning. These are
I see how they get y'all though. Them boys ain't know nothing. Just by him posting so much shit and making these diss songs and all these things. This is how they get you, bro. This is how they get you. Y'all think them niggas not watching your social media? Y'all think they're not watching your stories and shit? Y'all bugged out, gang. If you think them police not on your shit, bro, we bugged out, bro. If you got any type of street ties or you in a gang or anything like that, you post it up with your homies on the block and y'all taking pictures together, posting it on the stories, throwing up gang sign shit, bro. You're making yourself a target and then they're going to start watching you, bro. You're going to be watching your social medias. You're going to be watching all type of shit you on, bro. Like, for real, bro. Look, they're showing us right here. They're all in a room on his Facebook, on his Instagram, I mean, my fault. They're on his Instagram. They're on his YouTube music videos. They're watching everything that he does, bro. Listen to what he's saying in the songs. Seeing that he got choppers. All that, bro. And then build up their case to come get you.
Millie did a lot of things that he should not have been doing. None of which means someone gets to shoot and kill him.
But to make an arrest, they still needed something more. A credible witness who had seen Cartier near the scene, or doing something that tied him directly to the crime. Exactly 6 weeks later, just as the trail was growing cold, a potential witness finally stepped forward, and with him, a renewed wave of hope emerged.
Hi. Last year, some boys jumped Millie, and Millie, jumped them when they think them one-on-one. They jumped him.
And who's him?
Whoever CP is.
So you've heard the name CP?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna ask you flat out. Was CP the shooter? Okay.
Though the man's contribution to the case was minimal, Cartier's name resurfaced, keeping the suspicion firmly alive. In the following days, an anonymous tip came in. A screenshot of a Snapchat conversation between the sender and Cartier. But since the tipster refused to come forward as a witness, detectives still had no grounds to secure a search warrant against Cartier. Even so, they were now more certain than ever that they were headed in the right direction. The investigation was still in full swing when something incriminating suddenly occurred. On September 1st, 2024, another shooting rocked Grand Rapids, Michigan. A victim was ambushed and shot multiple times outside a convenience store. What made it even more chilling was the presence of the victim's mother. She had been nearby at the time, barely escaping the gunfire herself.
Bro, Mom Dukes is right there watching her son getting shot. What's good with y'all? Where these dudes from? Let me know if y'all know where these dudes from in the comment section, bro. Let me know. Bro, what? Mom Dukes right there. and she watching her son get. Nah.
Suspect
This
security
generation, y'all
shades,
cook,
black
bro.
male, gray hoodie with a mask, possible dreads, left red northbound.
Were you here when it happened?
No, when I pulled up, people was telling me I shouldn't just pull it out.
Is there someone in there looking for cameras?
Yeah.
So mom dude was not.
Detectives rushed to the scene and began a thorough investigation into the shooting. They obtained CCTV footage from around the liquor store and examined it closely, only to uncover something disturbingly unexpected.
The victim arrived in this car. The mom's still sitting in the car.
The mom was there. She was in the car.
The victim walks out of the store.
Mom in the.
The
Oh,
shooting
mom, yes,
unfolded
mom
in a-
right there. Mom hopped out screaming. Bro, that's some cold shit, bro. That's some cold shit, bro. What's wrong with, bro? Oh, Jesus Christ, bro. Bro, what's wrong with y'all, bro? What's wrong with y'all young dudes, bro? Damn, bro, nah, son.
Strikingly similar to how Millie Penn had been shot, chased, then fired upon, and the shooter fled the scene. To the detective's shock, the man captured in the CCTV footage closely resembled Cartier Pascal.
That is 100%.
Yes,
Cartier
hell
Pascal.
yeah.
His presence was undeniable, but the identification was still unconfirmed.
He needs to be arrested. He needs to be in custody. We
He's
cannot sit
catching
back.
bodies. And he's catching bodies on some ruthless ass shit. Like he's walking up on niggas on the ground and hitting them. He making sure ain't no coming back for you, bro. He need help, brother.
Allow this to happen again.
The victim of the liquor store shooting miraculously survived the attack and was called in to identify the shooter. However, his memory of the shooter's face was vague, and he could not make a positive identification. Despite the victim's uncertainty, detectives were convinced it was Cartier. The hairstyle, shoes, and distinctive glasses from his rap videos matched perfectly with the individual seen in the CCTV footage.
So then I went to his Instagram. Same glasses, same hair, same forehead, same complexion.
Bro, he used the same glass. He used the same glass. Bro, y'all be asking to get locked up, bro.
Same height, same shoes.
That is so clearly him.
Nah,
It was
bro,
clear
is
that
him,
Cartier was far too dangerous to be roaming the streets. He posed a serious threat to those around him, and his presence likely intimidated potential witnesses into silence. With solid evidence, including confirmation that it was Cartier in the CCTV footage, the detectives obtained a formal search warrant and headed to his location. However, a large police force was needed, as Cartier was believed to be heavily armed and dangerous.
Grab us, please, with a search warrant. Step away from the door.
Grand Rapids Police search warrant. Cartier Pascal. Make yourself known. Come up to the sound of my voice. Hands on top of your head, nothing in your hands. Cartier. Hands on top of your head, nothing in your hands. Police search warrant.
He wasn't playing. He wasn't playing.
Hands up. All right, hands up. Come on out to me. Keep coming.
Them boys came for
All right,
him.
come on out. Come on out. Okay. Come on out.
Okay.
Face away. Face away. Okay.
Surprisingly, Cartier did not emerge with any weapons or show any signs of hostility.
He was in the back seat of Officer Klein's cruiser. As I'm staring at him and I'm looking at him, I don't see a monster. I don't see a killer.
Yeah, you don't gotta look the way, bro. There's no look. There is no look to it, bro. Look at all them Ted Bundys and all them dudes. Nice white man with a nice suit. All this. Jeffrey, look at Jeffrey Dahmer. White man. He don't look like no killer. Them dudes, come on. But it's not the look. It's what's going on inside of here, bro. What's going on inside of here? What's going on inside their dome, bro? Shit is not right, bro. That's why y'all gotta check them kids, bro, when they give birth. When them kids, bro, when them parents give birth to them kids, bro, y'all need to keep them kids in there for at least 2 weeks to really check their brain and check all that stuff before y'all release them into society. Because y'all, hey, I don't know.
A scared kid.
Cartier Pascal and his mother were taken into custody for questioning,
He
with
looked like a
Cartier
nerd.
being formally informed that
Yeah,
he faced
but he ain't a
serious
nerd.
criminal charges.
Your mom And your name's Cartier, correct? Can you tell me where you were on Sunday, on September 1st?
I don't know. I wasn't aware about that.
Okay. Since you've cut your hair since then, but you got the same glasses and the same COVID mask and everything since then. When did you cut your hair?
A week and a half ago.
What I'm asking,
So I'm just curious because what is he being charged for?
I wanted to see if there was an explanation as to why your son shot somebody else. That's captured on video.
What?
Yeah.
The entire incident is on video.
The entire incident's on video.
Start to finish.
My son?
Your son.
Yes, your son, Mr. Cartier.
And it was a shooting?
That's a shooting, yes, ma'am.
Don't look.
Is this person no longer here?
No, they're alive. They're alive to us. And that's why I want to know, do you recognize that person? As who?
We know this is your son. This is CP. This is Cartier, right?
You know that to be your son, correct?
No, you're looking right at him.
Yep.
On September 17th,
Mom looked at the picture and said, "Oh Lord, boy, your ass is grass." Mom knew that was her son off rip. Your ass is grass, bro. Your ass is gone for two murders. Goddamn it.
2024, after Cartier's mother confirmed that the person in the CCTV footage was indeed her son, investigators moved forward with his arrest. Though the arrest was officially for the liquor store shooting, detectives hoped that Cartier, being behind bars, would encourage witnesses to come forward without fear. By then, justice for Millie Penn was being pursued through Cartier's arrest in connection with the broader case. 17-year-old Cartier Pascal was charged as an adult with open firing with the intent to murder for the liquor shop shooting. In addition to this, he also faced felony weapons charges related to...
nobody ain't died by the liquor spot. He just got attempted and the one right here.
Case. Hereby, justice for LLER Millie Penn remains unfinished, but hopeful.
So they ain't show what happened though. I gotta find the other video, y'all. I'm gonna find the other video. I'm gonna post the other video. I got to. For me, let me know how y'all boys feel about this video in the comment section, man. We're the road to find and subs, man. The ground don't stop, never gonna stop. I'm out of here, y'all.